What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to walk between Sunnyside and Astoria, Queens. I'm here in front of the Sunnyside Arch at 46th Street and Queens Boulevard, right in front of the 7 train station. And I'm going to make my way straight to Northern Boulevard because I heard there's some changes there. The local supermarket there is closing, and I'd like to see what's going on. I recorded this video on Sunday, October 23rd, 2022. It's 7 o'clock p.m. and it's 57 Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius. This is one of the main commercial streets in the area, full of restaurants. The subway station's right here. I think we could still make this light. This is where you take the 7 train going towards Flushing, Queens, and 34th Street Hudson Yards on the Manhattan side. Actually, let's cross the street over here, since I don't have to deal with another crosswalk. The weather is a little bit drizzling today. We have some on and off rain. I'll make a left on 48th Street. '48th Street will lead me right through the Sunnyside Gardens development. Oh, this is a busy place. Fuyu Ramen. I find Sunnyside is a really amazing community. Lots of mom and pop shops here. And it's well served by the subway over here, 7 train. Over here, this is where the 7 train curves and starts going on Roosevelt Avenue. On the other side of Queens Boulevard, Roosevelt Avenue becomes Greenpoint Avenue, which goes all the way to the East River in Brooklyn. Roosevelt Avenue will go all the way into Flushing, Queens. Here's a nice shot of the 7 train coming now. Let me see if I can cross the street here. I don't like walking underneath the scaffolding. believe these buildings all around me are co-op buildings. Which means that if a person buys a unit in this building, they actually own a right to the entire building's common area as well as a right to all the other units. They own a little bit of a share of the entire building. Whereas compared to a condominium, you will own your unit outright. The rain's starting to pick up again. Here we've got Skillman Avenue. This is a pretty important protected bike corridor between Western Queens and also Midtown Manhattan. This will lead directly into the Queens Plaza bike path. Now we're pretty much in the heart of the Sunnyside Gardens planned community. It's been a while since I've walked through here, so many of my memory about how this community got formed has faded. But I believe it's one of the first ever planned communities in the United States here in Sunnyside Gardens. Private road. Looks like someone's really decorating for Halloween there, across the street. It's actually really neat to see all these homes in between these roads. Wow, what a spooky house across the street.
Oh my god, yeah, that helps.
That's the tracks for the Long Island Railroad up ahead. We'll be passing right under it. There's only certain streets in this neighborhood where you can pass under or over the rail tracks. I know there's this one, there's also one on 39th Street, and I believe there's another one further west here too. 43rd Street, I believe, has a crossing. These go under. It's what's past the railroad tracks that I'm most interested in seeing. I haven't really been back to this area in a while. And past the railroad tracks on Northern Boulevard, it's not very pedestrian friendly. It's really geared towards the automobile for people to drive in and go shopping in these areas. There is a local grocery store here, Stop and Shop. I heard they may be closing up or may have already closed up. But we'll walk by and see what's going on there. There's also a Chuck E. Cheese here, Marshall's, and a Guitar Center. And before there used to be a Toys R Us, but that got transformed into a BJ's Wholesale Club. So there's BJ's across the street. I was just telling you about. I actually did not know that the Stop and Shop was closing until I spoke to a local resident in Astoria who passed by here recently. So I decided to come here and check it out for myself, what's going on. So the Stop and Shop supermarket used to be over here. Oh my. Yep, it's definitely closed. All those aisles are empty. The lights are still on though. And empty fridges. What a shame. This is a big loss to the community for a grocery store, but I guess it didn't get that much business here, or people would rather go to BJ's across the street. And to be honest, this location over here is actually really hard to do business. It's kind of secluded away from the main roads here. Even though Northern Boulevard is close by, you still have to drive all the way down here. Oh, here we go. Stop and Shop is closed. This location will permanently close on October 20th at 6 p.m. Well, that's sad. I'm actually going to take a picture of this because this is pretty startling to see, to say the least. Look at those empty elevators. That wasn't too long ago. We missed it by 3 days. And here are the empty aisles. Here's a space release. I'm surprised this buffet is still open. You don't really see too many buffets open anymore. Wait, the Grand Buffet is now the Mighty Crab. Here's Five Below. Five Below is still open. They're busy selling all their candies now for Halloween. And Party City is definitely stocking up right now for the Halloween goers. There's also a Burlington over there. You can see the New York skyline in the distance. Here's Marshall's. Every time I see this Marshall's, there's always a line for the register. I wonder what's going to replace Stop and Shop there. That was a huge grocery store. Old Navy, pretty big location. Now we're on Northern Boulevard. We'll see what's happened over here. There's a Best Buy up there. That's still around. Home Depot. I've seen they completely repainted this bike lane and made it green, which helps, but there's no protection at all from cars. Cars can easily just go in there and drive in there. Got a nice view of Manhattan in the distance. I gotta put my umbrella away now since it stopped raining. Whoa, what happened here? This entire car dealership closed up. Empire, Cadillac, and Buick. We have moved 1 mile east to 5615 Northern Boulevard, across the street from Paragon Acura. Well, what used to be there then? And this is going to be a residential tower. Actually, it says mixed use. Major World. Oh my goodness. Hyundai is open still? It says come on in, we're open, and it looks like that. What is going on here? Some incredible changes. I thought these auto dealerships would never leave here. So it's like Major World, and this place on the corner is the only car dealership that's open. Here we have a popular strip mall. It's anchored by the Food Bazaar supermarket. And it still looks pretty popular. That parking lot looks pretty full. Looks like the bike lane has some kind of protection now, although it's just plastic. But definitely something. There's also a restaurant here called Teriyaki 365. Gotta be careful here because these cars can easily make left turns. I'm gonna wait for them to go first. And I think I'm gonna cross the street here. I'd rather do it here rather than 39th Street and Steinway Street. That block can get a little bit crazy. This Mexican restaurant is still around. La Choza del Gordo. Actually, it's not Mexican. It's definitely Latin American with all the different flags. Love the little figurine here in the front. Actually, that's not little, that's large. Here's Steinway Street. I'm going to make a right here. The food from La Esquina Tequila, Mexican cuisine, is very, very good right now. Oh my goodness. Insane blow up mascot they got there. This PC Richard and Son, still open. And this Steinway Cafe Billiards has been here for a really long time. It's a pretty serious billiards hall. Taco truck for your late night eats.
I go to one in New Jersey with my foot.
SBL bar, so Blocky Bar for short. Oh, we caught that on video. Wasn't me. wow, this Rite Aid closed up. Or whatever was here. All right, everyone. I'm going to wrap up my video here and take the subway. I want to thank you all for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. And subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.